Hello everyone, this is Valley Value Gaming here on YouTube, King of Retail. Let's get this started. So this game came out full release in September of last year. I have played around with it a little bit, but we are gonna start anew for you guys. And yeah, pretty straightforward. It's been a long time for this game since its early access days and full release, September of 2022. Here we are. Let's get started. We're going to create a new manager. Name is going to be Valley Value. I am a male, I think. That's what they tell me. Gonna give me some darker tone red. I think that was a good one. I have no saved colors. Okay. Let's go with that for now. I'll fix that up at another time. Hair type. Oh yeah, bald. There we go. Let's rotate a little. Let's gotta look at this from the side. I guess this is the closest to my own style, so I'll go with this. I think maybe someday they'll come up with newer styles, and we'll do that. I never change this stuff around, but I might at some point. Might give myself a little bit of different look, but I'll go generic. Go generic for now. Let's create Am I Happy? Yes, I am. Mr. Valley Value. Here we go. We're going to play campaign mode. This will get us our own corporation at some point, but first we have to work to make some money. City Hall giving us a message saying, Dear retailer, from what we have heard, you are interested in running your own company in our city. Before you can do that, you must come to us to prepare the essentials. We would also like to offer some advice on how to get off to a solid start and what the city has to offer in general. You can navigate around the city using the WASD keys, the arrows, or by placing the mouse at the edge of the screen. Yours sincerely, the mayor. The mayor has no name, as far as I'm aware. So pretty much, this is the city that we'll be working in. There's Woodside Square, Moore Heights, College Avenue, East Highway, Charlton Market. There's Terminal Airport, there's Skylook Mall, there's Vista Lane, Downtown Square, and Sunnybank Wharf. My favorite place to start any company, though, is in the Woodside Square. Oh, there's also Lake Row. Some celebrities more so in this area here. Alright. So we have a couple different areas where we can go. We can learn some things at the university. We can go to the bank for loans and permits, as well as information in general. But we are going to start with the first contract available. This is the only contract available. It pays $11.68 Canadian a day and a completion bonus of $116.80. Our population is very low and primarily consists of farmers and pensioners with some ecologists, which are mostly the lowest income as well. So let's get to it. Bill's Outfits. So we sign onto it. Let's get started. Day 1, January 1st, because apparently we like to work before, we like to work on a holiday, apparently. It's New Year's Day, and we're here. To complete the current contract, you must serve 5 customers. Well, that doesn't take much. Congratulations on your new store. This is your pre- or opening day, meaning you have all the time in the world to get your store ready for the grand opening. Good luck. And then on the right-hand side here, you will see preparation tasks, suggestions. This is our store. So it says to buy a delivery unit and a storage unit. So we go into our storage area. buy some inventory. Let's go storage. We're not going to need a lot. We're serving 5 people. So 20 units is plenty for 116.80. Again, this is not our money at the end of the day. This is bills. So we're going to place that. Let's actually rotate it and put it right here. Quicker access. We also need a delivery unit. For 58.40, we get a pallet. Holds 30 units. We're just going to place that right next door to that. Perfect. Ooh, now we need to order some articles. Alrighty. So in this, we have menswears. It is specifically men's shirts, both short sleeve and long sleeve. I'm not going to lie. Cheaper is better in this scenario because we have those demographics. Makes it easier. So we're just going to go with cheap black and white shirts. We're going to go 5. What I'm doing here is I'm ordering a certain amount and then I'm setting them as a minimum storage. Not necessary for this per se, but something that I have found helpful in other scenarios. Dark gray and white. Long sleeves as well, giving them the option. This is our cost, and what we're seeing is the cost, our cost here as well. We end up selling this for $14.02 per customer. Again, our currency is in Canadian. It's a terrible calculation because I think I put it backwards to what it really is. But we're here now. So basically, 20 items, that's all we need. 81.76. We are going to place that order. We have placed an order. Now we need to request a delivery. So also under Manage Articles is Article Delivery. Sometimes you can have special requests. Sometimes you can't. On delivery day, on your pre-opening day, on any day that you are closed, you have the option of having deliveries free on those days. So we're going to request a delivery. And now we have some setting up the store. So while we're waiting on the delivery of those articles, let's unpack articles, buy displays for said articles. So let's buy some displays while we're waiting on these guys. Go cheap. Don't need to spend a lot of money on it. We're going to go with a simple little bar. Holds 10 items. There's our delivery guy. We're going to have one there, and we are going to have one here. We're going to have it about equidistant as best as possible. Yeah, right there is fine. So we got 2 racks. So next step, let's unload. Everything you interact with is the button E, and unpack these articles. We've got 5 white shirts, 5 white sweaters, or 5 white short sleeve, 5 white long sleeve, 5 white or black short sleeve, 5 long gray. Got some old farmers music going on in the background here. Now we need to add these articles to the store, so we are going to edit articles. And one little thing, we have 2 options. We can place these articles individually so that we can mix and match. Let's say we had 3 different colors. We could mix and match these. Or we can drag and just drop to fill the entire row automatically. As you see, there's a 1 and a 2. So when we refill entire display, 1 is on the left, 2 is on the right. We are going to do the same over here with our short sleeves, white and black. Easy peasy. Unloaded, ready to go. And lastly, in this section is updating the windows. You can update them with any shirt, sweater, whatever you wish. It's easiest to do it with something that you have, so we're just going to do the gray long sleeve on one side and the white short sleeve on the other. This shows people outside the Bills outfits. This is what we sell. This is what you can come in and buy. Come in and get it. And that sometimes helps the sales of those particular individual items, because people see it outside and like, oh, I want that, so let's go get it. And tis is what they do. So the windows are updated. Couple more things to do quickly. Buy a register, open said register, buy a computer, and then end the day. So let's do that. Register. We're not going to need anything too fancy. Let's get this little guy right here. Maximum queue is 3, so if the queue ends up longer than 3, we will need to open another register or customers will leave unhappy. But in this particular scenario, that's all we're going to need. To open the register, stand in front of it, press your interaction E. You have the option to close the queue, close the register. So to close the queue is something you want to do before you fully close the register if you have a queue of more than just who you're serving. Open for customers. You can also design. Let's do a little quick design. Let's have a little fun with this. It's not going to be that important, but Bill's outfits. Let's just brighten up the blue a little bit just to show the difference. You can also move it and sell it. You can sell it for, at this point, I think as much as I bought it for, but afterwards it will decline in value after use. Register must be closed and unused for that. Yeah. Open for customers. So we've opened the register. Let's go buy a computer. Now the computer, to gain a reputation early on, you can make posts on social media on a computer. You can buy one from the inventory menu. So under buy inventory, office, I do believe, yep, there is a computer in the office. Now we cannot set this out here. We cannot set this in storage. This has to go in the staff room. We are going to purchase said computer. We tuck it as far into the corner as we can. Call it a day. And then when you think your store is ready, you can go end the day, go to your office. Do this by clicking the button with the exit sign in the menu. That would be this right here. Let's go to the office. Every day the rent from this place is $140, bringing us down to the funds of $829. All right, welcome to your office. When your store closes, this is where you go to finish up the day and to prepare for the next. In here, you have all the time in the world to do what needs to be done before opening tomorrow. To interact with any of these objects, go to it and press the E button. When done, simply walk away or press escape. Unless you are busy, of course. Let's take a look at what you can do in here. This is the catalog designer. This is where you design various advertisements to be put in magazines that are read all over the city. And there are different magazines in here for each different type of individual. We will touch base on that in a further episode. These can give a boost to your reputation, increase the needs of the customers, as well as temporarily increasing the number of people passing by your store. Running a successful campaign can be a good investment, as the extra income is often much bigger than the price of the campaign itself. I butchered that, and I will probably butcher a lot of things, so I do apologize. Expanding and rebuilding the store. In this particular case, we don't have access to doing such because we don't have that permission from the owner itself. This is an overview of your store. Here you can manage the layout of your store, and if you own it, expand the store itself. Green tiles are your sales space, yellow tiles are your storage areas, and blue tiles are your staff rooms. You can add freestanding walls and edit the size and shape of your rooms. When you change the rooms, make sure there is a door leading to the main areas, such as these gaps here. Over here, we have options and savings. The game auto-saves each time you enter or leave the office, so don't worry. But if you have changes you want to keep, you can save and quit the game from here. This is your stats and finances. You can see today's results. You can also see statistics on your sales performance. Green represents incomes, red expenditures. As you can see, we bought $81.76 in articles, $700 in inventory. That, I do believe, is your setup. Your property, so your rent is $140.04, and your projected profits of negative $921.77. Luckily, not our money. the boss's money. Performance, visitors, 0, customers, 0, hit rate, 0. This is all 0 today because we were not open. But after tomorrow, we would be able to see this if we don't complete the 5 customers that we have. Over here is staff management. Here is the schedule for your employees. You can assign working hours, lunch breaks, tasks, and days off, all on a weekly basis. You can also view their personal information, see their skills, and send them on courses, as well as promoting and doing wage and renegotiations. Always fun when a employee's like, hey, I'm not making enough money anymore. We'll see if we want to pay you more. Your computer. This is your personal computer. You can do various things here. Ordering articles, viewing various statistics regarding sales and customers. Use this to analyze your store and prepare for the next day. If you're in a pinch, you can also apply for a loan to get extra money immediately. Just remember, they need to be paid back with added interests. Love that in life. Applications. This is your inbox. It contains letters from various persons who want to work at your store. Each application contains hints about the skills and experiences of the person behind it. If a person sounds interesting, you can start an interview process from here where you will learn more about the person and possibly negotiate a wage. When we set up interviews, this is where the negotiations and interviews happen. When an interview has ended in an agreement, the contract itself lies on the table for you to sign. You can hire the person, discard the contract, or simply let it be until you're ready to decide. I'm pretty sure it's an infinite amount of time. Yada, yada, yada. Over here is your opening hours. Here you can set the hours of your store. Simply click the arrows to increase, decrease the desired times by 1 hour. City regulations allow stores to be open from 2 a.m. to 10 p.m. or 200 to 2200. As the manager, you always meet in 1 hour before the store's open and 1 hour after it closes. Also remember, if you change your hours, to also check your staff schedule, as this will automatically update. This is the calendar, shows you various events planned in the area. Look at it regularly so you can adjust and plan in advance to take advantage of them. There's sales that can show up from vendors. There are events like rodeo classics that can happen on a regular basis. This is your door. This is where you go home and get ready for the next day. This is also where the tour will end. Good luck. Alrighty. In the corporation mode, there's also in this area a daily manager once you have assigned one in one of your own locations. But for now, let's see what's in our emails. View email. Ooh, City News. Hollywood film shooting. Good day, Valley Value. We here at City News kindly inform you about the Hollywood film shooting starting tomorrow, day 1. Today's technically day 0. We suspect that the celebrity segment in the city is going to increase during the 3 days of this event. Therefore, we advise you to seize the moment and invest in this opportunity. Not gonna lie, it's a small store. I need 5 customers. Not a huge deal. But if this was my own store, or if there was more going on, I would gladly. That's all I'm going to do. That's it. We're going to go up to the door. We're going to hit the E button. We are going to start the next day. Interest based on, I think it's like 1%. Maybe less than 1%. This is where store experience will happen. Let's go back to that for a second. Most popular 3 items will show up here. Biggest revenue sellers here. It's going to calculate based on basket size, hit rate, and sales. Boom, boom, boom. There's different levels in which your store can get. Let's go to the store. Get this day out of the way. Bill's outfits. We are actually all ready to go. We're just here doing our thing. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. So there's 2 speeds. There is normal and fast. as well as a pause, but you can't do anything in the pause. Like, you are literally stuck until you say, let's go. Get that farmer music going. Store opens at 9. I think it was 9 to 5. I don't even remember. I didn't look at it. We're open for business. People are interested, but they don't know what we sell. So let's talk to them. I've never seen this before. We sell men's shirts. Perfect one shows up. Let's pitch. So there's need and happiness. They need both.
Hey, can you help me?
The happiness is a lot more important. The need does play a factor. There we go.
Thanks.
Let's see if they come in. I'm going to go help this lady here. What can you say about the assortment? Men's shirts. Awesome. I could take a look at that. Well, let's see how much more you want to take a look at that. Let's increase the happiness. There is improve interaction, impact, and improve conversation. All fine and dandy. Ooh, let's see if that leads to a sale. This lady, I'm pretty sure, just bought a gray sweater. Yes, and we are going to ring them out. We are slow to start. We will pick up on the speed on that. Let's see, who else can want to come in? You want to... Ah, I didn't get to you in time. Let's see what you guys do. They go to the first display every time. Oh, going for a gray sweater. A white sweater. You're going to come to the cash register. Alrighty. Couple more customers. Boom, it is 10:17 and we're serving our third customer already. Easy peasy. They go out the door. Are you interested in men's shirts? If the perfect one shows up, let's make the perfect one for you. Let's see. Oh, that sucks. Not even going to keep trying anymore. What about you? Men's shirts? In desperate need. Oh, yes. Happiness.
Thank you.
Good shot. Let's see what happens. Oh, you're buying a couple things by the looks of it. Grabbed a black t-shirt by the looks of the display. That student did come in. The color of their clothing tells who they are. That is a pensioner leaving, just bought something. That is a student in the yellow, a farmer in the red. The different colors represent the different people. Next person we sell to,
can you help me?
Will get us out of here. I would love to come and help you, but this fine farmer right here needs to be served. Congratulations! You have met the terms of our agreement. We are pleased with your efforts, and thank you for the cooperation and a job well done. We hope to see you again in the future. Boom. Easy. So as you see down here, we had 1 day's worth of salary and the completion bonus of 128.48. Guys, that was easy. It gets more difficult, but for now, I think this is where I'm going to leave it off. Most important thing, we need to work for hire. We need to build a solid foundation. Setting up a corporation costs money, but as a newly opened store also takes a while for generating profits. You will need to save money for this period. We're not close. We need to do several contract opportunities. We just finished one. Another one's available. The first two are kind of mandatory. After these two mandatory ones, there are a few different routes that we can take. But for now, thank you all for watching. Pretty straightforward at this point. I love how that happens. I just went into a different scene and it thinks I'm just off into the distance. You guys have a fantastic day, and we will see you in the future. Follow me on YouTube and Twitter. Subscribe, I should say, on YouTube here. And click the bell if you want to see more of these videos. Comment if you have any ideas for this, or my City Bus Manager. If you haven't watched those, go check them out. And after this, we'll see where we go. Take care, guys.